This is our Language of the Spirit concert.
It's Indian themed, so we'll be singing some Indian pieces, and some of them are going to be accompanied by Indian dancers and a string quartet, and we'll also have two beautiful soloists be singing with us.
Yes.
The rangoli, it's basically decoration with flowers and candles. And traditionally it's done with colored powder in India, but it's, we're trying to, and candles, real candles, we're using LED candles and flowers.
Started out as a post-it on my wall with Reena Esmail's name on it, and then I started adding names. I found Maya on Instagram, I added her name. I found Saili because she's really connected to Reena. I put her name on there. I saw Vishwa Shanti practicing in the fellowship hall at this church, and I just started thinking, what can we do with all these amazing people? And so from post-it to performance, this is like a dream come true.
I know the color for the color pins. Maybe
And
the color pins.
and the little soul.
The color pins. Okay, all right. Yeah, so these are dupattas. Du means two, pattas means sides. So typically people wear it on two sides. That's why the name. But generally it's draped over almost any Indian outfit. I guess it's adds a touch of grace, I think. And color. Color, yeah.
Do you love it?
Those are so pretty.
I guess they'll all be Indian divas tonight, so.
I think I'm very excited to explore a culture that I don't know much about. I have a lot of friends who are Indian, whether in Aspire or just in life, and to kind of get to see what they hold as their values, and kind of we get to wear these and we get to hear about the pieces. We've heard the backstories of a lot of pieces too, which has been really special.
Yeah, I feel like Indian culture is definitely something our choir hasn't explored before, so it's really exciting to feel like a new element of our singing.
Tarakita is not actually in Hindi. It's kind of tones from the language, and it was created by Reena Esmail. Yes. And it was created just to share this culture with a choir in a homeless shelter on Skid Row. And she wrote it in a day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wrote it in a day, and they went and they learned it. So the piece itself came from the joy of the culture and wanting to share it, which I thought was so cool.
Yeah, and she wanted to make this kind of music more accessible to singers with a more classical Western background like us. So it's really cool that she sort of transposed it onto our style of sheet music, so that we can also partake in the culture.
It is not typical for a Hindustani vocalist to be collaborating with a string quartet or a symphony orchestra, but musicians like Reena, composers like Reena have made this possible. Reena and I go a decade ago when she started taking music lessons with me, and I was completely unaware of what Western classical music entails and what it would mean for somebody like me to be able to collaborate with Western classical musicians.
As a South Asian opera singer, there aren't that many of us. So it's really cool to kind of come in and do this kind of project where it's a fusion of Indian rags and thals along with Western classical harmonies. So I definitely feel privileged to be able to bring both parts of my background to this.
Working with Saili is incredible. She came and she sang for us, and it's just it's a whole new world. She's so incredibly talented in so many ways that I could not imagine to be possible.
And she taught us so much about Hindustani classical music, and it's so different from the way that more Western cultures interpret music, but it's so amazing to see that there's still that connection that music has across all cultures.
Reena's music is about relationships that go beyond musical traditions, languages, and they push us performers to think outside the box, go beyond our comfort zone, and explore the unknown. So that's exactly what we are doing here. Maya and me, we are performing Meri Sakhi Ki Awaaz third movement, which is all about the sisters being opposite and mirrors. A sister, Meri Sakhi, is so much more than just a sister or a friend. It's she's your confidant, she can be your guide when you need to be, and then she can be your mirror to show you your true self.
Vishwa Shanti Dance Academy and Performing Arts. It's our first time dancing with the choir, so it's really exciting. We had a couple rehearsals with them. They're so talented. All the girls were so talented, so we're excited. It should be a lot of fun.
It's really given me a chance to actually practice my Hindi in my language, because Jenna will ask us like, hey, like, are we pronouncing this right? Like, what does this mean? And then like we're able to answer her and help her out. And I think that's helped me not just with like the culture, but also with like language part of it. My parents do speak Hindi with me at home, but I never really got like the chance to like use it and help other people learn about India. I think that's cool.
The amount of excitement in the room right now, everyone's just really excited for the different outfits, like the different vibe. And I feel like for me, even though I don't speak Hindi, so I can't like do a lot of correcting, it's still fun because I know how to like pronounce like a lot of the sounds and stuff. So I just get to be like, guys, it's not beta, it's beta.
Yeah, it makes me feel like proud of my culture that we're doing this.
One of the best ways to experience culture is through food. We want our concerts to build a sense of community, and you can't do that from sitting in your seat. So we have these parties in between, which lets people get up and meet other people and realize that music is much more about just hearing something great. It's about being somewhere and experiencing something that fills your soul with other people.
Seeing the girls, they are performing at such a high level. I was really, really excited to come and collaborate with iSing.
My teacher, my harmonium teacher, used to make me sing so that I emulate the vocal aspect of playing. And then I just fell into love with singing and then never looked back.
I think that's just gonna be one of iSing's like most awesome concerts. I think it's gonna be so cool to see not just iSing but other art forms as well. Like the dancing, and then you see the collapse between the singing and dancing. I think it's just gonna be so like imaginative and just so extraordinary for the choir.
Hey guys, it's Izzy. We're about to go on stage. The energy is high up here. Let's get excited. Yeah, woo!
Go iSing! We're so excited.
And then this is the schedule of our season.
It is. And right now we're right
and now we're right here.
Wow. So much. Look how much left.